I owe $30,000 worth of credit card debt at 24 years old. This is my credit card debt breakdown. I currently have 5 different credit card accounts that I need to pay off. The first one, which is the least amount of debt that I owe, would be my Freedom Unlimited card, in which I owe $1,649.99. My Capital One card, I owe $4,388.83. On my Best Buy account, I owe $6,210. On my Chase credit card, I owe $6,856. Last but not least, Discover. This is the one that I owe the most on, and it is $10,952. That brings me to a total of $30,057.68. I've looked into filing for bankruptcy, but I don't think that that's the best route for me at this time. I think that I won't qualify for Chapter 7, and I also don't think that Chapter 13 would be the best option either. There's no other option for me other than just finding other ways to make money and paying this off as soon as possible. I'm turning 25 soon, and my goal is to become debt-free and just be more smart with my money. Honestly, just never get myself back into this position.
More and more people walk around with credit card balances so large that they will put some people's student loans to shame. And that's no joke. I'm the Young and Free Retiree, and welcome back to my channel, where we discuss all things money related. I'm the Young and Free Retiree, and welcome back to my channel, where we discuss all things money related, either through the lens of other people's personal experiences or through my own personal journey. If you like the content, hit the like and subscribe button. Let's be real. In today's society, people use credit cards for purchasing any and everything. They don't want to sacrifice and wait. People want instant gratification. Back in the day, debt used to be looked at as something very risky, but today it's used as an everyday practice. It's so normalized that people use credit cards for any and everything. They use them to finance their concerts, like going to Coachella every year, their vacations, taking kids to Disney World, purchasing overpriced cell phones every year. Y'all got to get the new Apple phone going on a credit card. It's a way and a means for people to supplement their day-to-day living. People do not want to save and sacrifice. People want things now. And a credit card completely enables that. It allows you to get whatever you want and worry about paying for it later. People of all ages are using credit cards to supplement their day-to-day living. From the elderly all the way down to the young, the 18-year-old, anyone that can get their hands on a credit card. Just like the young lady in the opening video. She's 24 with $30K worth of credit card debt already at that young age. Now, if you thought her $30K was a lot, it actually gets worse. In these next few clips, you're going to see people that eclipse her $30K by a lot. And the crazy part is, most of them don't even realize that the true villain of the whole equation is the interest rate, that APR. So remember, as we watch these clips, it's not about shaming people. It's more about recognizing how fast debt can snowball when you're not really paying attention to it. And how many people are out there drowning financially, but they look perfectly fine on the outside. Now, before we jump into the next clip, I want to hear from you guys. What's the biggest credit card mistake you ever made or purchased? Or better yet, what's the wildest thing you ever put on a credit card? I'm curious, so let me know down in the comments. Trust me, no judgment from me. It's a safe space.
I'm exposing my debt so you can feel better about your debt. Let's do this. My husband and I are in a lot of debt, and we're finally in a season where we can start to pay that debt off a little more aggressively than just making the minimum monthly payments. And I decided to document our journey to being debt-free. The debt that I'm going to start out with is a debt that I don't have the exact specific numbers for just yet, just because we're working on refinancing a couple of things, and that's going to take some time. That being said, I can estimate that we have over $100,000 worth of student loans and personal loans. And I can get into more of the why behind the personal loans, but maybe I'll save that for another video. Before you watch the rest of this video, if you think you have more debt than me, hit the like button. Let's move on to our credit card debt, which is really our priority right now. Gotta take a sip before this. As of today, we have 6 credit cards. We're just gonna name them credit card 1, credit card 2, credit card 3, etc. I'm also not gonna go into the why behind this credit card debt right now. I can do that in another video, and if you're curious about it, I would love to share some of those stories. We all have stories where hardships hit and we had to do what we could to survive. Credit card number 1. Current balance is $7,513. Credit card number 2 is $8,912.74. Credit card number 3, the current balance is $10,200 $1,229.91. Credit card 4. The balance is $10,317.05. Credit card number 5. Current balance is $11,812.86. And I saved the best for last. Or maybe the most tragic. Credit card number 6, current balance is $16,582.43. Our current running balance of credit card debt is $63,227. We are going all in and being extremely aggressive on how much we are paying per month. Credit card debt is very stressful. There's a lot of shame around it, and it can feel really isolating. But I don't look at this number with fear anymore. If you have debt that you're afraid to face, I really encourage you to face it. Stare at it until it doesn't scare you anymore, because it's just a number. I take this debt really seriously, and my husband and I take full responsibility and accountability for every single dollar of this debt. It doesn't matter the reason that we're in it. Everybody has a story and reasons behind their debt, and we shouldn't judge anyone. I certainly don't. So here it is, $63,000 in credit card debt, and this is where it all begins. And I'm terrified and also excited to be documenting and sharing this journey with anyone who wants to watch.
Let's break down my credit card debt together so that I can help you feel better about your finances. All right, are we ready? Because this is spread across 8 credit cards and it's going to blow your mind. Let's start off with my smallest amount and work all the way up to my highest credit card. So first off, I have my Shields credit card. This is the one that we're currently working on paying off, and it is sitting at $2,874. Next, after that is my Discover card, and that is sitting at $4,844. Next, after that is my Chase Disney card, and this is sitting at $5,593. After that, I have my Star card, which is sitting at $7,628. And after that is my husband's Star card, because yes, we both have one, and his is sitting at $8,028. Then we have my Visa Platinum card, which is sitting at $11,283. And then we have my Cash Rewards card, which is sitting at $19,725. And then we have my highest card. That's my American Express, and it's sitting at $24,987. When you add all of these together, that's a total of $84,962 in credit card debt alone. This does not include student loans. This does not include car loans. Just credit cards.
Credit card, I maxed that out to $4,000.
What do you mean you max it out? Max it out or maxed it out?
So my max, I got confused with the credit debt and the credit limit. So my parents got me a credit card, and I ended up getting a max credit limit of $8,000. So I could spend up to $8,000. That's what that means, right? So I would use it, and I would take my boyfriend. We would just started dating. We would go out.
It's $12,500
on it now.
Yeah.
Well, when I looked at it last, yeah.
Continue.
Me and my boyfriend, me and my friends, we would go out, and I'm like, oh, I'll pay for everybody. I got it. I'll spend the money. Don't worry about it. It's just a credit card. So I would pay and pay and pay and pay, and then I called my mom one day, and I wanted her to be proud of me. So it's just like, hey, I've got $4,000 credit on my credit card, and she's like, credit limit or credit debt? I was like, what's debt? And she's like, oh, that's bad. I'm like, oh, really? Okay. So it's $4,000 debt then? She's like, that's bad. Why did you do that? I'm like, I thought that was good. And she's like, no, your credit limit at the time, it was $8,000. So I was like, okay, well, the credit limit's $8,000. That's good, right? And she's like, yes, but you were $4,000 in debt. So I started paying it off maybe like for a month, and then my mom and dad, they were like,
when was this?
Last year.
Okay, and then what?
And then they were like, screw it, you're not going to pay this off in time. Give it to me. So my parents took it, and they're still currently paying it off right now.
You didn't pay this $1,000?
You mean the $4,000?
No, the $1,000 that went to this card this last month. Was from them?
They've been paying it off from 4,000 to.
Where did
They just basically gave up and said, you're not going to pay this in time.
the laughter? The people.
You're moving out and you have a $4,000 credit card. You're not going to pay that off in time. You're going to get so overwhelmed. So just give it to me, and then we'll pay it. And then whenever.
Well, listen, I don't want you to suffer in debt, but is that helping you? Is that teaching you? I don't think so. I think they're done. You get it to zero, and over the next couple of years, maybe even when you start making more money and your lifestyle inflate yourself, you just bring it right up to the 12,500. That sounds like some forms of enablement to me.
Well, I mean, they said, well, whenever we pay it off, over time, you can pay us back that 4,000. I'm like, okay, cool. And they're like, well, we're going to keep it, but if you need help with like something with your car or with your cat or with your dog or something, you can just ask us for it and you can use it and then you can pay that off.
Why are they just, well, I'm curious, why are they just like funding? You make money.
Yeah.
Where's the money going where you can't take care of yourself as an adult? You wanted to move out like an adult, but you have to rely on them taking care of you. I'm confused. Why can't you take care of your own?
Well, I can. I mean,
then why don't you?
I do. I mean, if
not from everything you just said,
my rent currently is 1,000, like 1,400, something like that.
Well, that's insane. You can't afford to live. You can't afford to go out.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Income that came in was 1,600. Rent is 12. That's not affording. That's your needs 80%.
Girl math.
That's your. This is not a joke.
I'm not treating it as a joke. I mean,
it's girl math. Math says it's about 80% of your income.
Yeah. I mean, we get income from other ways too.
Well, I saw 128 came in from Lackland, and 263 came in from Cash App. So $2,000. So even still, your rent of what again?
Almost $1,400.
Okay. It's 70%. 70%. You cannot afford it. It shouldn't be higher than 30%.
Well, what I do is I go donate on the side too. So there's.
Where was it? It didn't come in, so you didn't.
I haven't done it in a long time. I hate doing it.
Okay, so don't say you do it.
But if like for whatever reason, like I feel like we're low, a couple $100 on rent, we'll go donate for the first couple days before rent's due. We'll grab the money.
No offense, you could not move out.
I did though.
Yeah, but you're not affording it. And don't say I am affording it, because I'll tell you how you're not affording it. They're paying your credit card bills. They're taking care of expenses that pop up. You can't afford it. You're being enabled.
I am trying to figure out how we can budget our finances because my husband is a blue-collar worker on a commission-based pay scale, and we don't have consistent income per year. But last year he made $161,000. The year before that he made $140,000, and the year before that he made $180,000. So I would say an average of $160,000 over the last 3 years. And we're looking into doing the baby steps and snowballing all of this fun stuff. But right now, currently, with our mortgage at $4,120, we also have a consolidation loan, and the credit card debt totals $127,000.
Goodness gracious. What'd you guys spend on these cards?
Well, it's been a combination of, I put my husband's motorcycle on my card because we were trying to get the points. I know that's the worst answer you could possibly want to hear, but so that's $18,000. And we have just multiple bills. He has $72,000 in credit card debt, and I have, not including that motorcycle, it's like $34,000. I put groceries on it. I've put property taxes on it because our personal.
So where is your actual income going if you're using the card to fund your life?
Well,
you guys make great money.
I know, and that's the problem is it just disappears. I mean, we have the total debt that's going out per month for all of our payments is $9,600.
$9,600?
Yeah.
Does that include the mortgage?
Yes.
Goodness gracious. Where is this motorcycle?
Where is it? It's in the garage.
Why is it not sold yesterday?
That's the source of.
See, here's the deal, Sarah. I'm listening to this, and George will keep coaching you, but I'm
getting
jumping
fired
in.
up on your behalf.
What's going on here is not the irregular income. You're kind of presented this call as, my husband's got an irregular income. By the way, George and I do as well. And so Your issue is not that. Your issue is you're overspending. You're not living within the means, whether it's regular or irregular. That's the problem.
So
Correct.
we can't go, well, we can't do a budget because it's irregular.
Yeah.
What you guys need to do is cut up the cards yesterday, freeze your
Right.
credit completely, close all the accounts, start doing the debt snowball, and sell everything you can in sight while also working twice as much as you are. And so you got to have a come to Jesus moment with your husband tonight and say, this is not okay. Why are we living like this? We make $180,000. How are we in crippling debt?